All right, good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to start the first day of our geometry lesson. So we're going to be working on vocabulary. So you are going to need these 2 pages. So one has right angle as the first word. The other page says point. Your geometry mini office with the basics, types of lines, types of angles, quadrilaterals, and then 2D geometry vocabulary. All right, so we're gonna start right away. Open up your notebook. Did this yesterday, so what we're gonna do today is take our geometry mini office and we are gonna glue it on those 2 pages. So do that now. And then I'm gonna do that as well and try to hold my phone. Sorry if I'm giving you a headache. Okay, these 2 pages are gonna be used later, so you can set those off to the side. All right, so we're gonna do X marks the spot, put it in a box. Sorry. I noticed, okay, you can see my X marks the spot, put it in a box. Okay, so we're gonna glue that down. You should have watched the angles video. So this is going to review a point, which is an exact location in space with a single dot. Looks like a period that goes at the end of a sentence. Line is a straight path of points that continues without end in both directions. So we have an example right here. Line segment, part of a line between 2 points. So you have the 2 periods on both ends. Array, so kind of think of like the ray of a sun. So a sun's ray starts with the sun and keeps going out into space, right? So it goes in one direction and continues and continues and continues. Okay, we have types of lines, parallel lines, and actually I'm gonna add that. Parallel lines are lines that will always, sorry, it's hard to do this while holding my phone. Okay, they're never going to intersect or cross. Okay, perpendicular lines cross and form right angles, so those little square corners, I could put a Post-it note right in the middle, and that vertex of that angle, and you can see it makes a perfect square corner. All right, and then you have intersecting lines that touch or cross at one point and form 4 angles. All right, now we're gonna glue the other one. I'm gonna put my phone down, you glue, I'm gonna glue. All right, so we're going to put this down right here. So this covers our angles, which are 2 rays that have a vertex right here. Okay, so cute little angles are little less than 90 degrees, so they're cute. Right angles have that corner again, so here's my trusty handy dandy Post-it note. Boom, right there. Obtuse is larger than 90 degrees. And then we have our straight angle. All right, quadrilaterals we're gonna cover later, as well as triangles, so this will be for your reference. Okay, next we're gonna glue the next page. So I'm gonna turn this and we're gonna go to the left side. We're always going to glue back-to-back pages because we do not want to waste any of our notebook paper. So unfortunately this handout's a little bit bigger than my notebook paper. So I'm gonna just have a little corner here, okay? All right, so right now we're gonna go over vocabulary, so you'll notice that I have sections that are incomplete, right? All right, so we have point. So we need to define what a point is. So I can go back to my reference sheet here, and it's an exact location in space. So you're gonna try and write it in your own words. A specific place in space. And it's okay if it goes into your other box. This is the box where we're going to draw an example. So I'm going to put my period here, and I'm going to label it with a capital D for dragon. You can use your own initial if you want. Okay, I'm given a definition which says a part of a line with two endpoints. So I remember that a part of a line between two endpoints, so if I have an endpoint here and an endpoint here, and it's a part of a line, okay, I remember that's a line segment. So then that's all I have to write over here. Line segment. Okay. Here, I'm only given the picture. Well, I know it's not a point. I know it's not a line segment. I know it's not a ray, because remember the sun's ray starts with the sun and then goes in a different direction. These two go in opposite directions, so this must be a line. All right, so I'm going to write line over here. And then the definition would be a straight path that continues in both directions. Okay. Straight path that goes, and I'll do two. I'm trying to use different, trying to put the definition in my own words. Okay, so a straight path that goes in two directions. Okay, a ray, I remember, starts at an endpoint, continues to go in one direction, and I think my ray, actually I'm going to put both my initials. Okay, so yes, this would be the line segment, but because I have the arrow here means that it's a ray. I'm going to use my initials. H for Heather, D for dragon. So you can do the same thing. And it can go in any direction. You can have your ray pointing in any direction. So the definition is a part of a line that has one endpoint with one endpoint and continues in one direction. I'm going to make my ones like that so they don't look like an capital I or an L. In one direction. Remember, a line goes in both directions, a ray goes in one direction. Okay, next, what does this look like? This looks like an angle to me. So I'm going to write angle over here. Oop. Don't you just hate it when that happens? All right, angle right here. Okay, so definition of an angle is going to be two rays with a common vertex, okay? So two rays, so here's a ray and here's a ray, but when they share that vertex right here, it's called an angle. Two rays that share a vertex. Okay, next up, we have measures exactly 90 degrees to form that square corner. 90 degrees, square corner. All right, so I'm going to draw an upside down L. Sorry, you couldn't see that. So here's my square corner. I can put my points there. And this would be a right angle. If you watched your number rocks video. My pencil keeps breaking. I need to not write so hard, I guess. Sorry, kiddos. Okay, right angle. Obtuse angle. I know measures more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Because 180 degrees is a straight angle. Right angles have 90 degrees. 90 plus 90 would mean, boop, straight angle. All right, so I just have to take, way I remember it is this would probably be a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna go past that mark so that it is obtuse. All right, and then, oh, look at that. Common vertex, okay? So this would be a straight angle. And with the straight angle, it's going to measure 180 degrees, okay? So, sorry, no. This would be 90 degrees, and this would be 90 degrees, so 90 plus 90 is 180. Okay, measures 180 degrees. Okay, forming a line. All right, last part for our notes. We have to name two lines, okay? So I see AC. How do we write that? We would write the letters AC and then draw a line with two arrows above it. That's one line, okay? Another line would be, let's see, we would have, well, I'm gonna let you do that one. I'm gonna let you take a guess, hold on. I don't wanna model everything for you. So I'm gonna do one, you do the next, well, I'll help you. We'll do two line segments. I'll do one, and you see if you can come up with one. And then I'll include the next video where I show you the other ones that I came up with, okay? All right, so we have to do two cute little angles. So I'm gonna circle cute, and I know that means less than, so if this is 90 degrees, this is less than 90 degrees, so I can do DBA. And so how do I write that? I write that as an angle and DBA. So I'm gonna leave you space for your other acute angle that you're gonna find. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here. Two line segments. I have a line segment EB, because they have to have the endpoints, remember? So E and B is a line segment. And then name two rays. A ray has that endpoint. So I could do the ray from C out. Ray C. All right, your turn. You're going to look at this and see if you can find another line, another acute angle, another line segment, and another ray. I'll be right back.